Hey, how's everybody doing? This is JJ with Deluxe Vehicle Detailing and Paint Correction here in beautiful Clearwater, Florida. I am at the collection on Palmetto Foundation, and this is today's car. This is a 1913 Model 64 Roadster. This is one of the pride and possessed, well, not possessed, but pride possessions of the collection, fondly known as Miss Ellie. So this car, I did preparing it for a concourse Gasparilla car event last year where it won first place after I spent a mere 3 hours doing a rinseless wash. It was actually quite clean, as it apparently is now. I will show you some, some of the dust and accumulation, fingerprints and whatnot. I meant to get a little more light on the subject here. So I'm going to bring you in. You can see that there are, just little love marks. There's a lot of dust. There's some marks. I am going to, right out the gate, say that if I was working on a classic car like this that had flawless paint, I would, with great care, perform a rinseless wash. Bring you in here on the steam tank. This is a steam car. You can see people have touched it. It's got fingerprints. I was working both with some odorless mineral spirits and also some denatured alcohol. These cars, because they operate on a steam principle, there is algae that can grow in the tank, and when this water comes out through these various mechanisms, you can actually blow the algae out onto the paintwork, and then it can pose quite a problem. I'm trying to get my light adjusted. Anyway, I was fine-tuning a little bit of the axle. The car is really one beautiful, beautiful vehicle. I've got the carpet out of it right now. I'll be coming in here and dialing in some of the dials that operate the steam controls here. And this car is just, I consider it a work of art. It's absolutely beautiful. I vacuumed the top and then used lint rollers. I'm going to take you through my process a little bit with the rinseless washing. I have just a Chapin Home and Garden pump sprayer from, I don't know, Lowe's or Home Depot. And what I do in this situation is I spray some ONR, that is Optimum No Rinse, and that is at, just like my bottle says here, or I should say my refill bottle. This is at a 1 to 256 ratio. That's a half tablespoon per gallon. This is also what I use, or what I was using, for my microfiber towel cleaning. I've switched to the all free and clear at this time. Just a little side note there. But I will be spraying this car down and allowing it to dwell for just a minute or two, and then performing what is commonly referred to as the Gary Dean wiping method. I will footnote and say that Gary Dean is a detailer here in Tampa, Florida, and he is credited with having his own microfiber wiping method, which I am going to demonstrate to you now. How you can safely clean a show car with absolutely nothing but a pump sprayer and some microfiber towels. And I will add that afterwards, this is my camera stand right here, I use this heated X-Power. It's really considered a motorcycle dryer, And with that, for any of the little cracks and crevices that are on any vehicle, you want to, this is a heated and a filtered blower, and then you can get all the cracks and crevices all cleaned up, dry, after you use a rinseless wash system, or after you really use any kind of a wash method on any vehicle. Always a good idea for all the little tight spots where these nuts and bolts and screws are, the plates are. You want to make sure that you're blowing everything dry, especially on show cars like this. Okay, so I'm going to set you down here, and I am going to give you a little demonstration and get you around. That looks good. So, put a little more light here. Looks good. Okay, so this could be any situation for any vehicle. I'm just going to use the front of this vehicle as my demonstration, as my paint area. Let me take a look at, probably blinded you guys with the headlamp. So I'm going to spray this down. I have the setting set as a mist type of setting. It's almost closed, right? I've got pretty good pressure pumped up in the sprayer. See how high you can see up here. So it looks like this line is about, at the top here, is about as high as I've got you. I actually looked for a higher setting, couldn't find one. So let me show you just how simple and easy this is. I start at the top. I'm shooting this as a mist. I hope that picks up on camera okay. I've got a lock mechanism on this spray bottle. If I was doing a kind of a larger area, it's real nice that you've got a lock ability on this, right? So that's all you need to do. I'm not going to exactly start my stopwatch here, but I am going to tell you that this is a high quality edgeless towel. This happens to be from the Rag Company. Got a few little pieces of blue lint. I washed the blue and the green together. When you're doing a rinseless wash, I think it's very important to use a light colored microfiber towel. The microfiber towel allows you to, the light color allows you to see where your dirt is and how much you're picking up on the application with the ONR. How much filth are you removing? This is not a method to use if there is large accumulation of dirt, if there's mud, things like that. You want to pressure washer things off and get it kind of cleaned up ahead of time. Other than that, it's a pretty simple method. You are going to have this towel wet. And you are going to have it so that it's, damp. You don't have to have it dripping wet. And what you want to do in this method is take your towel and be rolling the towel across as you come across the paintwork. You can look at it, you can inspect it. There's no dirt line, that's great. You want to roll across. I used a clean section down on this end. Everything's great. Roll across on the clean side. Again, no pickup. Roll across on that last portion. Again, maybe a tiny bit of dirt there. So we've got the dust and the dirt off, right? I keep my towel separated. Green is for cleaning. Blue is for drying. There was my little wet mark right there. I can use a different section of the towel, a little bit of rolling method. You can get the front, you can work all the way to the back. Roll it. I'm going to switch sides. Roll it, front, middle, and end. Okay, now turn over to a dry side completely, and you can just gently buff any remaining residues with a completely dry microfiber towel. Now this is when I would go in for the little cracks and crevices, the areas that I can't really get with my microfiber. I would come in with the air dryer and blow dry and dab dry everything remaining, and that's really about it. That's as easy and simple as it gets. I do thank you for being with me. Check this out. If you have any comments or questions, please do. Always give me a thumbs up, I appreciate it. And share with someone that you might have a love of antique cars, or just how to do a rinseless wash, things like that. Until next time, enjoy making your vehicles beautiful. Thanks.